Yeah, I see the title, man. Let's get to it.
As I'm sure you guys know, recently Rich Paul, a
today.
personal friend of LeBron James, also his agent, went on Gilbert Arenas' podcast debating LeBron versus Jordan. And if you watched my video on this topic or the actual podcast, you were left dumbfounded by Rich Paul's LeBron GOAT argument. Because quite frankly, it was one of the worst pro-LeBron arguments I've ever seen. As for roughly
really
10 minutes, Rich Paul was just babbling incoherent nonsense
he wasn't talking about
social media, pressure, deer antlers, and flat out lying about Jordan and his legacy.
But LeBron is the first player to have to deal with a 24/7, 365 news cycle of sports.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I just think
he's the first player, but he's not the only player. You know, that's one thing about it. Like, everybody going through it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole bunch of people that's getting killed in the media 24/7. You know? Come on, bro. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's just that. It's just a part of this era, bro.
Antlers is in platinum and Michael's may be in gold.
Hey, yo. What? Y'all was in the comments making, oh, my ass, average full ass. Cause y'all said them goats have
you
horns.
Just said.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Is one of the most
I didn't think they had antlers. I didn't even think that. But bro made me think that because he talk about some, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the, come on,
insanely
bro.
idiotic things I've ever heard.
Now, in response to Rich Paul's floundering arguments, myself and others, we just tore him to shreds and were absolutely ruthless. And one former NBA player, also podcaster, who did the same thing was Steven Jackson. Now, Steven Jackson's take on it, he was a little more, I would say, harsh to Rich Paul, calling him a yes man and a guy who, quote, doesn't have his own opinions.
Don't be a yes man. Just because somebody got money doesn't make them right. That is the weakest.
But I think this is what he gets paid to do, though. At the same time, man. I don't think he's getting. I don't even think he's being a yes man. I think he's just. He's the owner of Klutch Sports. You know, his job is to spread. You know what I'm saying? LeBron propaganda. You know. Push good LeBron narratives. That's his job. So I don't really think he's being a yes man in that sense, bro.
It's individual on the planet
at the same time
because they don't have opinion about nothing. They just doing everything they can to benefit from whoever they're trying to benefit from. They're not gonna say what's best for that person. They're not gonna say what these people need to hear. They're just gonna be
yeah. Talking facts right there though. Cause you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta pull your brother to the side, like besides business talk. Like, nah, we talking as brothers, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you bugging, bro. You know what I'm saying? And really let them know what's going on.
Yeah, yes, man, so they can benefit from this person. That's not real love, and that's not genuine support. So stay away from yes men and don't be around yes men, bro.
Now, Steven Jackson didn't mention Rich Paul's name directly, but let's just connect the dots. It's pretty obvious. He's talking about Rich Paul being a yes man. And for Steven Jackson, of course, when it comes to basketball takes, NBA debates, I probably disagree with him more than agree with him. But the one thing I do respect about Steven Jackson, when he speaks his mind, has his takes. No matter agree or disagree, I know what Steven Jackson's saying, he actually believes. And he isn't fed talking points or financially motivated to push different narratives. And look, Rich Paul being a yes man, while a pretty big accusation, it would kind of explain his lack.
But is that what we like? Is bro insinuating that LeBron is feeding Rich Paul talking points? Cause I don't even think LeBron would be saying dumb shit like that. Well, yeah, I don't know, cause LeBron does say some dumb shit. But I don't think Brown would even like. Well, he does have the time. He does be showing he got the time for this shit. Damn, I don't know. He might be pushing that narrative. But what I'm saying is, bro, it might just be Rich Paul actually just trying to do his job. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to push the narrative for LeBron.
For him being better than Jordan. Because much like ESPN, Rich Paul is financially motivated and paid to promote LeBron James and push his own narratives. And when it comes to Klutch Sports versus Michael Jordan, kind of the all-out media assault on Jordan's legacy, it's pretty prevalent ever since 2016. As in that year's finals after the Cavaliers won, the first thing Rich Paul said after that championship during the celebration was that, quote, Michael Jordan could never have done that. Pretty telling about who lives rent-free in Rich Paul and Klutch Sports' mind.
Yeah.
And Rich Paul saying Jordan, he could have never done that, of course, hypothetical argument. But first off, you don't want to get into a debate about things Jordan has done that LeBron still hasn't done entering year 21. Trust me, you don't want to go there.
That's a fact. I've been there before too.
Why was Jordan
I've been there
the
before
first
too.
thing on your mind after your so-called friend won his first championship in Cleveland? A little bizarre. At last,
I think because we trying to push his friend to be the GOAT. That's really what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He understands who's in the way of LeBron being the GOAT. So in his mind, he's like, all right, I got to do something to get Jordan out the way, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he came up with, you know?
Jordan in the finals, he was never down 3-1 to come back from that deficit. And look, I'm going to go there. The 2016 Warriors historically, winning 73 games, of course, highly impressive. But in terms of a playoff team built for the playoffs,
Facts.
they're kind of vastly overrated. As looking at the first two rounds, versus Houston and Portland, they went a couple...
And against the Thunder. They almost got, you know what I'm saying? They almost got a body there. Or 3-1. Almost got a body there. KD and them fake sold that, though.
8-2. But versus OKC, got down 3-1. Before even making the NBA Finals, Golden State had already dropped 5 games in only 14 matches. The Warriors during the regular season didn't lose 5 games till game 53. And even more telling than that, for the entire 2016 playoffs, Golden State played 24 playoff games, losing 9 of them. For the entire 82-game season, Golden State only lost 9 games entering the playoffs. Again, that Golden State team in the playoffs, a tad overrated. And calling them the, quote, greatest team of all time, I reject every single day.
Whoever says that is just, come on, bro. Stop looking at the stats. Don't look at the stats. You gotta understand, man. You gotta understand. Bro. They want yeah. I don't even know how to make you understand. That's
because
how
the greatest
it is.
teams in NBA history aren't down 3-1 to Oklahoma City in the West Finals. And if you think a team of Kevin Durant...
bro, saying the 2016 Warriors is crazy. That's what I was about to get to, too. 2016 Warriors is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand they won 73 games, but it's obvious that the 2017 Warriors with KD was the better team, you know? Obvious, bro.
And Russell Westbrook. Really, those two guys going solo could get up 3-1 on the 2016 Warriors. Why couldn't Michael Jordan's best Bulls team beat Golden State? And look, after the 2016 Finals, LeBron getting his 3rd ring, at that point it became abundantly clear he was chasing Michael Jordan. As in his own words, he said, quote, he was chasing the ghost that played...
Come on, bro. We know this, though. Like, who else would he be chasing, though? Like, you know?
Chicago. Again, connecting the dots, that's obviously Michael Jordan living rent-free in LeBron's head. And when it comes to LeBron versus Jordan...
But is that a knock? I don't think that's a knock, bro. Because at the same time we compare LeBron and Jordan all the time. LeBron probably grew up watching Michael Jordan, bro. You know what I'm saying? I heard many times LeBron say that he was watching Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was one of his favorite players, you know? Michael Jordan is the reason why he wears 23. You know what I'm saying? He fake stole the chalk toss, you know? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really a knock. It's not really a knock. He chasing OG. He trying to come. That's not a knock, bro. That's not a knock.
Since 2016, I've noticed a lot of small little things LeBron James kind of copies from Jordan or just downright takes from him and claims is.
Yo, that's crazy because I was just talking about a little 1-2 things LeBron stole from Mike. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say stole. You know what I'm saying? Accommodated.
As Space Jam 2, of course, was copying Jordan, coming up short. And last year's playoffs, he had a Last Dance style documentary following the Lakers in case they won the championship. Also some
come on, bro, chill. Nigga said, nah, just in case. You, bro, is crazy. Nah, we should expect shit like this from Bron, though, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, the cameras are recording the season just in case is crazy, bro. You're not gonna release the footage now, right?
Wearing
You're not gonna
three, and even shooting free throws with his eyes closed. There was a pretty lengthy history of LeBron James trying to copy and emulate Michael Jordan. And when it comes to Klutch Sports, a lot of LeBron James pro media figures, the 2016 finals, it kind of exposed a lot of things. Because with LeBron James, when he loses the finals, what's the excuse, the caveat? Well, winning championships, it's a team accomplishment. But whenever LeBron wins a title, wins a championship, that narrative completely shifts, and it's, well, LeBron won, he won the championship, he's better than Jordan. Isn't that...
Facts. So it's a little... It's bad on both ends. Like, we gotta stop blaming the teammates so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop giving so much credit to one player. You know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot. People do that a lot when a team wins a championship. They often give a lot of credit to the best player, but sometimes it's due, but sometimes it's a little much. You know, we gotta start being a little more what's the word? Can't think of the word. But we got to start being a little competent.
Kind of funny how that works. LeBron loses, not his fault. LeBron wins, it's all about him. Pretty hypocritical coming from people who have absolutely no standards. As looking at someone like Kyrie Irving, how he played the 2016 finals, it's still underrated. As looking at the last 5 games of that series, he averaged 30.8 points.
95 from the free throw. And he outplayed Curry, too. We seen that in the last video, I think.
4.4 assists, 4.2 boards, nearly 2 steals on 51, 47, and 95 splits. And looking back at Rich Paul, he had one more comment I really wanted to tackle. As in discussing the NBA bubble that had no travel, no fans, home court advantage, there's a 6-month break prior to the bubble, Rich Paul hyped up this championship as a legit championship and actually harder than a normal title. This kind of talk right here is 1000% yes man talk. Because Rich Paul, he's not a stupid individual. He's a very, very smart guy and much smarter than this. As to argue that finals.
I don't think that's just being talk still because, once again, that's his job, bro. Even if he knows that, he's not going to let us know that he knows that. You know? He's going to try to make it seem like it was the best championship, one of the best championships in a long time. You know what I'm saying? To try to push that narrative upon people that is easily influenced, you know? Things like that, bro.
Was somehow this great competitive series, it's yes man talk. As in game 1 of this series, Bam, he got hurt, missed 2 full games in this series. Goran Dragic also missed 4 games. We had a 20-year-old Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Jay Crowder, and Kendrick Nunn as Jimmy's supporting cast. Look, winning championships always is a very impressive accomplishment. But the competition you face in the finals, en route to the finals,
context matters.
And how impressive and difficult that ring actually was. And one thing Rich Paul, ESPN will never talk about, is how good Anthony Davis was in those finals. Averaging 25 points, 11 boards, 2 blocks,
50, 40, 90
shooting splits.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the reasons I had to realize, like, you know, LeBron definitely had some help, bro. Like some real competent help. You know what I'm saying? In the final series that he did win. You know? So it's like Mike didn't have that type of help. You know, I'm just like that, and that's one of the things that really made me change my mind. You know? Just seeing it again, like 50, 40, 90s. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie was shooting 50. Like, come on, bro.
If you look at
Kyrie's
AD in the
stats look
2020
crazy too,
finals,
bro.
how great he played.
I ain't gonna lie.
Just that series alone, points, rebounds, blocks, field percentage, 3%, and free throw percentage, AD from that series has higher averages than Scottie Pippen ever had in a single final series. So
That's
when
how
it
true
comes
it
to
is.
these bubble debates,
I basically just said that.
debates, I simply don't want to hear it. As that Heat team LeBron faced and beat was weaker than any team Jordan ever played in the NBA Finals. And going full circle with this video, when it comes to the Jordan versus LeBron debate, the media pushing it very, very heavily, I can guarantee you guys, the 2024 Team USA, they're going to be pushed as a more talented and better overall team than the 92 Dream Team. Of course, an outrageous take and totally disrespectful, but I'm just saying, mentally prepare yourself for these debates and for the media to push this heavily.
I just seen a video like that. We might as well react to it from my boy Commissioner Dismo. We're gonna react to that now just cause bro ran up, so you gotta see what's going on, man. You know what's up. Yeah, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm already forgetting what this video was about. Probably the Zah. Oh, I know. Rich Paul talking that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was just talking about how much help LeBron had in the finals, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's becoming more and more clear to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? What y'all saying with the finals argument, you know? 6 and like when y'all say 6-0 though, and 4-10, that's when it's like, alright, you can't just say that. You gotta add the context because when you say things like Anthony Davis averaging 25 and 10 on 50, 40, 90 splits in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Plus it was the bubble ring. You know what I'm saying? That degrades the ring a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When you tell me that Kyrie Irving averaged 34 and 4 on 50, 40, 90, you know what I'm saying? Outplayed Curry in his unanimous MVP season. You know? Come on, bro. It degrades the chip for me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Especially because Kyrie had the little jumper. Come on, bro. But, yeah, bro. We just gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Brian got a long way to go, man. That's basically it. Brian got a long way to go, bro. It's not looking too hot, you know. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. If y'all enjoyed, though, click on the last joint. Share the video with your people, social media platforms. I'm out there, man. Wow. Fuck.